What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the car detailing process. One of the videos that I just did, someone had commented down in the description or down in the comments saying, hey, I always see everyone, at least the detailers on YouTube, doing the exterior before they do the interior, and he was just basically asking like, hey, is that the right way to do it? Why? And all that kind of good stuff. So in today's video, we're gonna cover just that. We're gonna talk about, do I do the interior first, exterior first? What's my process and how to effectively save time, be more efficient, and get the job done at its best. All right, guys, so the short answer for the question of do you do the interior or exterior first is it's up to you, right? Really, it's up to you. If you prefer to do the interior first, do the interior first. If you prefer to do the exterior first, do the exterior first. However, I will tell you my preferred method when I'm detailing cars. Again, I have a mobile car detailing business. I've been in business for about 16 years, and this is the way that I've found to be the most effective, most efficient through my details. So step number one is I wash the vehicle. Now, I just start with my wash. So I'll first start off, I'll go around, use my wheel cleaner, spray out on the wheels, pressure wash it away. Then I'll rinse the car real quick, foam it down, let that dwell, go into my contact wash, get that all ready, and I'm good to go. After I've washed the whole car and rinsed it down, it's still wet. Now, this is a very important part. I use spot-free deionized water, which means when I can leave all the water on the surface of the paint, it's not gonna water spot. That's a very, very, very important aspect of this method that I like to do, so keep that in mind. But if you don't have deionized water, go ahead and dry the exterior of your vehicle first, at least the majority of it. Grab one of your nice big twist loop drying towels, dry everything out. Don't worry about blowing everything out yet. Don't worry about getting all the little drips out yet. Just make sure you're not gonna be leaving any kind of water spots behind, because that is gonna ruin your day. Okay, so back to it. Now, again, I use deionized water. So the car is wet. From there, guys, I go straight to the interior. Start with my vacuum and going through the whole process. Why do I do that? It's very simple. It's to be more efficient. As I'm in there working the interior, the exterior is drying out on its own, right? I work outdoors. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's windy. It kind of blows everything out and dries the panels really, really well on its own. For me, typically, if I wash the car and then go straight to drying it, I probably spend about 15 minutes drying everything, getting it all dialed in. And that's 15 minutes that's really just kind of wasted, right? Because for me, while the car is wet, I go straight to the interior, right? Vacuum, I have my compressed air out. I'm going through and cleaning all of the seats, leather, plastics, the door panels, the vents, all that kind of stuff, use my compressed air. Then I can come back to the exterior of the vehicle, use the compressed air that I already have out to blow out the mirrors and things like that that are gonna be causing any drips. And then from there, again, this is my typical detail. We're at least doing a coat of wax on it if we're not doing a full-blown polish and protectant. This is where I would make sure everything is nice and dry, because whenever I apply a wax, I'm using a dual action polisher, and if I go by a mirror that has some water stored in there and I hit it, it's just gonna cause a ton of fling, water, and some of the actual protectant, either wax or polish or whatever else, is gonna fling all over the windows and everything else. Again, creating more work for myself that I don't need, right? I need to be able to be efficient and get through the cars quickly. So I will go to that protectant and then finish up with my windows and addressing the tires and all that kind of good stuff, and I'm wrapped up. So another benefit of doing that process where I start on the exterior, wash it, and then go straight to the interior is that if the carpets and the seats and everything need to be extracted, that can inject some water into it. Obviously, it's sucking the water out as you're going as well, but a little bit of moisture is gonna be left over in there. And I like going straight to the interior because now I can also let that dry out as I'm going back to the exterior to finish up, doing either a polish or a wax or whatever else, or a full correction if the customer wants that, depending on, obviously depending on the job. But once all that's done, I'm able to let that dry out. I can even start the car at that point if I want to, turn the fans on, turn the heat on. I usually like to put it on AC because that AC actually pulls moisture out of the air, and then you're putting in a nice dry air straight into the carpets and letting that circulate throughout the interior. It's just gonna, again, it's gonna help dry it out faster. And it doesn't matter, the car's running, I'm right next to it, I'm working on it, it's good to go. Okay, so that's all great. That's when I'm doing my details, right? But what if I'm just, say I'm wanting to take care of my car on the weekend, I'm at home and I want to take care of it? Well, personally, I will start on the interior because I want the car to be perfectly clean And if I start on the exterior, get it all dialed in, and then I go to the interior and vacuum, by the time I'm done with the interior and I go back to the exterior, you know, all sorts of things could happen. You know, you're getting a layer of dust, a bird could have flown over and pooped on it, little bee droppings and all that kind of stuff can be on the exterior surface of the car, and I don't want that. So what I'll typically do is go to interior, vacuum, do whatever I need to do in there. On the exterior, we're just doing a wash, so I'll wash it, dry it down with my drying towel, grab a blower, blow out all the tight spots, and then I'll typically take my ceramic detail spray from Technician's Choice. This is my favorite stuff. And I'll load up a microfiber towel with it, and then I'll go over and go over the whole car and make sure everything flashes out perfectly. No streaks left behind. It's adding some protection. It does a fantastic job. And then I'm good to go. Now, before I do that, actually, I will go over my windows inside and out, make sure that's all done. Also, I will dress my tires before doing that as well. I talked about it in a past video, is sometimes if you're not close enough when you're applying your dressing to your applicator pad, you can create some overspray. And so that's why I always do my final wipe down with the SiO2 ceramic detail spray last, because if I'm spraying the tires and something gets up onto the fender, I can wipe it out using that, and then I'm good to go. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to make a quick video for you today addressing that question. Do you do interior first or exterior first? Again, it's up to you. Different scenarios call for different things. However, when I'm doing a detail, I will start with the exterior, go to the interior, finish the exterior. If I'm just doing basic wash service for myself or a customer, I'll go interior first, finish with the exterior so that it doesn't have a chance to gather a bunch of dust. That's it, guys. Please make sure to like the video, make sure you're subscribed, turn on that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one.